Hey guys, Tali here. Thanks for checking out my channel, Real Talk with Tali. Oh, and King is here too. Say hi, bro. He's kind of in his little mood right now. He's chilling. But my first video that I posted, it's up to 143 views. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. 143. I love you, Music Soul Child. And I now have 37 subscribers. Shout out to the 37 people that appreciate what I got to say and is actually interested in the things that I'm talking about. I'm being totally legal right now because I'm driving and I'm making a video talking to you guys. But I forgot to talk to y'all because, well, Tali is about to run the fuck out of gas, and I don't know where the next exit is. So while I pray and hope and keep my fingers crossed, I'm be chatting to y'all today. And I think today I want to talk about the saying, once a man, twice a child, because I am definitely living that now, experiencing that right now. So let's get into it. So my mother is like 60, is in her 60s. Her birthday's like a week before mine, Libra gang. But yo, life is big different now, bro. Like, there was once upon a time where it was really like my mom was like boss dog, like she led stuff, like she ran things, and I was the last of her 5 kids. Like, I was the baby. Like, my closest sibling to me have kids who are like legit my niggas. My niece is a year younger than I am, and my nephew are 3 and 5 years younger than I am. I'm using my GPS, so you're gonna hear that.
Stay to the right to connect your road.
Let me try to throw that joint out real quick.
Then turn right on Summit Bridge Road.
It's trying to tell me how to get back on the highway, but I need gas. We ain't going nowhere, and I don't see no fucking gas station, bro. Like, oh shit. But back to what I was saying. So like, my mom and everything just kind of like changed. So at this point, like, my mother's in a nursing home. She's been there since November. She was supposed to be there for like a short period of time, recovering from one of her falls. Literally the day I was supposed to go pick her up, I got to the facility where she was staying at. I had conversations with the director of the facility about, you know, picking her up and her going home, and started making plans in regards to having like a in-home nurse coming and checking her out and doing all the extra stuff. And then I got there to pick my mom up, and it was like, in order for you to take your mom, you're gonna have to sign paperwork saying that you are taking her, you're having her leave without the doctor's recommendation. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Are you serious? So now it's a matter of processing the information, like going back to my mom and like trying to tell my mom, hey, you know, this is what's going on. And based on blah, 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 you're going to have to now live in a nursing home. After having a conversation with her literally that day saying, hey, mom, I'm going to be coming to pick you up after I get off work today. That was quite a day, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, that was some tough shit. Because, you know, like, you kind of grow up, and like a lot of people around my age now, like, as I said, I'm 31. So a lot of people around my age, like, your mom is still kind of very active, still functional, and just able to do things and be a person and just be her. My mother is now like wheelchair bound. There was like a point, bro, like I literally, like, her hair, like, I had to braid my mother's hair at one point. That was pretty interesting, but shout out to me learning how to do a little twist as a young bull. But like, the whole once a man, twice a child thing. So now, like, my mother's in a nursing home. She's been there for a couple of months now. She's been at the facility where she's at now since January, and it was cool at first, and then the pandemic hit. And my mother is like a very socially active person, and the facility where she's at, they had a coronavirus, actually they had 2 coronavirus outbreaks. So they started taking additional precautions where like the residents can't even leave their rooms. So speaking of the facility, like, I told them, like, yo, if anything goes on with my mom, just call me, let me handle it and address it, because it's only going to lead to more problems, like, if it's not handled that way. So they started doing it, and like, I started getting complaints like about my mom. So they called me saying they were going to give my mom some melatonin, because I think it's melatonin, because she's like acting irate and she's like yelling and causing a storm in her room. So I called my mom and I'm like, Mom, what's going on? Yo, My mom says to me, them said the door has to be locked and it can't open until tomorrow. Okay, what's the problem with that, ma? Yo, she says, there's no air coming in the room. And I'm like, what? She says, they locked the door and says that it can't be open until tomorrow and no air is able to come in the room. So I'm like very confused at this point. Like, what do you mean no air can't come into the room? Like, you're breathing, I'm talking to you. And she was like, Jason, my mother called me Jason. Jason, no new air not coming here. I just see him all ear, and how people forget ear when the room door locked. Oh shit, yo, this nigga's about to hit the fuck out of me, bro. And then this nigga raised his fucking hand to see, like, I'm tripping. Boy, I will smack the fuck out you, bro. Like, don't road rage me. This motherfucker right here. Look at this shit. But anyway, that's low-key my fault, guys. Please don't be illegal. This is terrible that I'm driving like while I'm talking. But so my mother is at the facility, and I've been like trying to stress with her for like the longest time because this whole coronavirus outbreak thing is like real. And like that's been a problem for her. So here's where shit gets like a little bit real. So yesterday, she called me and she's telling me how the nurse came in and they stuck like something in her nose, blah blah blah, because she had been coughing. And I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, so my mom had gotten the coronavirus test done on her yesterday. It takes about like 2, 3, or 4 days, some shit like that, in order for the results to come back. So as of now, like, I'm still awaiting these results. I really hope my mother doesn't have coronavirus. Like, I was talking to her, she was like, you know, I hope I don't have the virus. So yeah, that's like a thing now, and that's one of the processes that Tali has to like deal with and figure out now, and just really keep my fingers crossed and hope that my mom doesn't have coronavirus. I know that God got me, so I'm like pretty sure that she doesn't. I'll definitely update you guys on her status. King is like mad alert, like, what? My mom got what? So I'll definitely update you guys on her status and like what's going on with that. Definitely keep your fingers crossed, keep her in your prayers. But yeah, man, like, shit is crazy, bro. Like, I went from being her last child, like literally her belly bottom, her wash belly, as Jamaicans call it, to where now I am the person who's in charge of my mom's health and making sure things go correctly with her doctors, and just basically trying to be a father to my mother at this point, yo. Like, the shit is crazy. But it's also great for me, though, you know? Like, I feel like for the first time in life, like, I have like a solid sense of purpose, and like I realized a lot of my friends started having kids about like 8 to 10 years ago, and I directly saw the impact that the kids had on them, and I saw like some of their like matriculation just like through life and that impact. And I think that's kind of the impact that my mom is kind of having on me at this phase, where it's like, yo, shit is definitely a lot harder than what it ever was before, and trying to like deal and cope and figure out life and all that extra shit. But it is allowing me to grow as a person, like take things more serious, and just kind of have more structure to my life as a whole, which should only prepare me to be a father, like when that time comes. And yeah, I mean, shout out to my young boy too, because he's definitely been teaching me patience on how to be just a better person, because he be tripping sometimes. But yeah, I'm done rambling with you guys for now. I'm going to drop this video. If you haven't seen my first video where I was talking about how breakup sucks, check that out. Definitely drop comments, like, subscribe, share. Again, thank you to the 37 people who have subscribed to my channel already. Much love to the 143 people who have watched my first video. 143, I love you. I love you all, like, real talk. Yeah, that's that, y'all. Tally out. Peace. I'm gonna get gas. Oh, yo, I made it, y'all. Like, boom, I'm at Wawa, made it to the gas station. I'm about to get out and go in here, but fuck it, I'm at Wawa. Let's take King out. Come. My young boy is out. I promise y'all I will show him, and I don't got it back again.